we've had 3 eventful years, particularly in aviation. We have managed to build up an ecosystem, reshaping the ecosystem for affordable, convenient flying for everyone. Of course, we have removed the 520, which at that particular point of time, everyone in the press was only behind 520. Then we have made a multiple provision for MRO service providers, rationalizing customs duty, simplification of goods, clearances and procedures. Then higher non-aeronautical revenues also is one of the things that have happened in these 3 years. Of course, the route dispersal guidelines have also been rationalized, and trading in seat kilometers is also permitted. Main thing is trying to make flying more affordable. Average airfare in 2016 fell by about 18%. Indian scheduled airlines have carried about 10 crore domestic passengers as against 61.1 crore in 14 financial year, recording almost a 19% growth overall. In this growth itself, we have had 21 months of more than 20% growth. So probably it takes us to be the highest growing in the world, literally. Indian carriers have operated about 496 aircrafts in March 2017, up from 395 in 2014. And a large number of purchases orders have already been placed by different airlines. Then cargo also, it has registered an impressive growth of 10%. Of course, my personal opinion is here we have a higher potential, and we would like to have strategies to harness it. Significant improvements have been made in passenger conveniences, like Air Seva has been launched by the ministry, and it's very active. So that angle is going on. In the last 3 years, the number of complaints per 10,000 passengers has fallen to 1.06. Airlines have been made responsible for refunding tickets bought even through their agents, and enhanced compensation for passengers for cancellation and boarding denial, removal of additional charges for cancellation of tickets in the name of correction, and disabled people, airlines, airports, all these have become more friendly. Of course, in our country, the highlight scheme is the UDAN scheme, regional connectivity. This idea had come out from the BJP manifesto. It was a single sentence there. It took us some time working on it, and the whole team worked hard and brought out this scheme, which is one lot is over already on this thing. So 31 currently served airports, 12 underserved airports and 27 unserved airports are to get connected 128 RCS routes. About 13 lakh seats have been provided for all this with a subsidy of 205 crore. So this is basically the UDAN scheme as of now. We'll be going in for a second, so the whole thing will grow. It's a continuous thing, and connectivity in our country is going up. We are fortunate that the revival of 50 airports has been announced in the finance minister's budget presentation, and in the next 2 years we expect 50 airports to get connected with an investment, ballpark investment, roughly 50 to 100 crore, roughly each airport with this thing, about 4,500 crore. So we are working on this also. Basically, we are going into the ease of doing business. 100% FDI has been permitted by our Commerce Department, and the route dispersal guidelines have been rationalized for within our country. Open Skies Services Agreement has been offered to 49 countries and 5 SAARC nations under the National Civil Aviation Policy. Government prior approval is not required for Indian scheduled carriers to enter into code share agreements with foreign carriers. Validity of initial NOCs for scheduled operators, scheduled commercial operators and non-scheduled operators increased to 36 months. Of course, we have a robust security architecture also. ICAO, they have their security requirements, 99.59% have been implemented, and effective implementation of 99.23%. So our country is probably one of the, security-wise, is one of the safest countries in the world. Then they're also, in a phased manner, they are removing baggage tags from this thing. Well, most countries do not have it, we have it, but in a phased manner it is going. And we are the only country now, we have given a draft proposal on this no-fly list. It's put on the public domain, and I think we have generated a lot of interest, and we expect suggestions to come in. And on the legislature front, we have enacted the Hijack Act. Anti-Hijack Act. Because we don't want aircraft to be. Then priority of the government is skill development, and that is also coming here. And we have also recruited and made a ATC, 800 ATC controllers. They have been recruited, trained and placed.